In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a realtor with a Webinar GoGo page. So there's going to be 4 things you're going to need. You're going to need to obtain the realtor's photo, the realtor's logo, and you're going to need 2 sets of codes. The first one is the realtor webinar codes, and then the second is going to be the realtor WordPress setup codes. Next thing we want to do is we want to log into our WordPress site. So I'm going to use Firefox. I do not recommend Internet Explorer because it just does not play nicely with WordPress. If you don't have Firefox, it's a free software. Feel free to download it. So we're going to log into our WordPress site. Then we're going to open up a new tab and we're going to log into our Easy Webinar Player site. Okay, so now we're logged into both of our sites. We can close this tab down once it has added itself to our WordPress site. So we're going to click back on our WordPress site. This is our dashboard. First thing we want to do is go to our media library and click Add New. I'm going to select Files from my desktop, and I'm going to select my realtor's logo and my realtor. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to right click over the edit and click it to open in a new tab, and I'm going to do this for both images. So I'm going to select my file URL right here on the right hand side of my real estate agent, and I'm going to take it back to my codes. So the very first one under Realtor Webinar Codes is the realtor photo link, and I'm going to simply place that in. I prefer to keep it at 75 and 75, but when I start going, I'll start seeing what it looks like. So the second thing we're going to do is we're going to start entering in the name. And we're going to just slowly replace all of the yellow where possible. And now it's asking for my logo. I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to take it back over to my codes. I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to bring this, I prefer to stay at 200. So we're going to see how that one looks as well. Try and stay in the 200 wide range. Use Paint. All of the PCs come with a free paint software if you have to downsize to make it 200. Knowing that's 375, it's probably about 250. So this is just a guess to see how well it looks. All right, so as we scroll down, this page is done. This is the Realtor Webinar Codes. And so the next one we want to do is go to Realtor WordPress Setup. And again, we're going to need all of this information. So this is our logo link. I'm going to paste that right in there. And I'm going to replace this with 50. Put in the real estate agent's phone number. I'm going to put in the real estate company. Real estate agent's name. And we're going to go back one more time and we're going to grab the photo. We're just going to paste it right in there. Okay, now with this particular one, as we're building webinars, we're going to fill this in. So we're going to go back to our WordPress site. We can close down the real estate photo and the logo. And we're going back to our WordPress tab. On the left-hand side, we're going to scroll down till we see EWP, and we're going to select webinars. On the webinar page, we're going to select the webinars folder. On this page, it's going to list all of your webinars. We're going to scroll down and move pages until we find one that has a real estate agent that has already been set up. And we come to M. Johnson, 10 Secrets to Sell Your Home Fast. And so what we want to do is we want to go over to the right-hand side, and under Actions, we want to select Clone Our Webinar. On the Events Name page, we want to switch it over to the new agent's name. So we're simply going to replace M. Johnson with the new real estate agent's first initial and last name. The next thing we want to do is we want to go to the registration page. On the registration page, we want to select the Page Settings tab. On the Page Settings tab, we want to scroll down and we want to select Source Code. On Source Code, we want to find the word Center. And we want to select everything from center down. And we want to delete it. We want to go to our webinar codes page. We want to select everything from center down. Right click, copy. Now I'm going to open up Notepad. I prefer not to paste from Word because it pulls in a lot of additional codes. So I'm going to go to WordPad. I'm going to paste those codes in. Again, I'm going to select it all. And I'm going to copy. And now I've removed any extra codes that WordPress would have given me. I'm going to go back to Firefox where I'm creating my webinar. And I'm going to paste that code in. And I'm going to select OK. You're going to see I have my new real estate agent's photo in here. I've got her name, her company, and her logo. So that's looking good. Next thing I want to do is I want to scroll back up to the top. I want to go to the thank you page. On the thank you page, I want to scroll down. Where I see Marilyn Johnson's name, I want to put in my new agent. Scroll back up. So now we're going to go to the notifications page. And on this page, we are going to make a couple of changes. So the very first tab we want to be on is called the Event Confirmation tab. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to change our email sender's name to our new agent. We're going to add the new agent's email. We're going to scroll down and you're going to notice the first thing we need to do is we need to replace the photo. So we're going to simply right click. We're going to go to Insert Image. And we need the link to the new logo. So we're going to go to either sets for codes and we're going to find the agent's logo. You can also put this in a safe spot and we're going to take note of the size. So this is 200 by 50. So we're going to go back. We're going to replace Marlon's with the new logo. And we're going to make sure that that goes 200 by 50. We're going to select OK. And our new agent's logo is in place. We're going to scroll down. And any instance of Marlon, we're going to replace with our new agent. We're going to scroll up. We're going to go to our Before Event tab. If this is not open, we're simply just going to click the black arrow to open it. We're going to scroll down. In our box, once again, we're going to switch out our logo. Click on it, right click, over Insert Image. Put in our new image. Choose our size, select OK. Scroll down. Any instance of Marlon, we're going to change. We're going to scroll back up. We're going to go to the After Event tab. We're going to choose our black arrow. We're going to pull it down. Once again, we're going to change out our logo. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to replace Marlon's name one more time with our new agent name. Now we're going to go to Advanced Options. We're going to select on the Rename Page URLs, and right now we're at 61 through 65, so these look pretty good as long as you don't see where it's going 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way across. Actually, 61 belongs to another agent. So what you would do is simply select the Edit button. We want to try and stay away from duplicates. And when you start getting -2, -222, you know that you're coming across one that belongs to another agent. So we can select 401, 402, just any set of numbers that you want to do. Select Save. All right, so now I'm going to click Save and Publish. Okay, so now that we have saved our webinar, we would just simply go through and continue to clone the webinars until we have all 11 set up for our new agent. And now what we want to do is go and get the links. So I'm going to try page 4, and sure enough, there's my test name agent. I'm going to go over to Actions. I'm going to select Webinar Links. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take note. This is 401-2 for the 10 secrets to sell your home fast, even in a down market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the 10 secrets in my list on my WordPress setup page, which is here. And I'm going to simply erase the ID and the number sign, and I'm going to put it 401-2. I'm simply going to select, starting right here with the table, and I'm going to go all the way down. I'm going to select Copy. I'm going to open WordPad. I'm going to paste it in. I'm going to select all my code again, and I'm going to select Cut. Now it's ready to go over to WordPress. Okay, WordPress, I'm going to either click on Pages or I'm going to select Add New. I'm going to put in my test agent's name up at the top. I'm going to make sure my page is set to text. I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste the new code in. I'm going to select Publish. And I'm going to preview my changes. Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice is that our codes are a little messed up and wonky. So what we want to do is go over to Edit Our Page. We're going to scroll down and we're going to go to the Layout setting. Under Layout, we're going to choose No Sidebar, and we're going to choose Update Again. Once again, we're going to go over to our preview. We're going to refresh our page. And you're going to notice that now all of our codes line up. So now we want to check each and every link to make sure that they're working. So this one, we set up the 10 secrets to sell your home fast. I clicked that, and you notice that everything is working good. It did open in a new tab, so it does not take them away from the website, which is exactly what we wanted. So that is all there is to setting up an agent. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call.